Welcome to my channel. Today we will learn about making ancient coins. Ancient minting. Most of the ancient dies that have survived are of bronze, although iron dies are thought to have been widely used also. Lower dies seem generally to have been disc-shaped so that they could sit in a recess on an anvil. In some instances the design may have been cut directly on the anvil. Engraving of the details was carried out using small steel tools, scorpers, or designs were drilled out using corundum dust. It is possible that major elements of the design were inserted by a hub or master punch stamped into the die, but not all scholars accept that this method was employed in antiquity. Blanks or planches, i.e., the small metal discs from which coins are made, seem first to have been cast by pouring the molten alloy from a crucible onto a flat surface, where they cooled into the characteristic lens shape. Later the metal was poured into molds, which sometimes consisted of two parts so that the metal was completely enclosed. Traces of the flash or joining line can still be seen on surviving coins. At Alexandria in the Ptolemaic period, 323 to 30 BC, open molds were common. In these a sequence of disc-shaped impressions in the mold were connected by channels, and a number of blanks were thus obtained at one pouring. The upper surface of the blank, where slag and oxide accumulated, had to be turned off or drilled out, presumably by a tool like a carpenter's bit, and the center punch mark to accommodate the tool point is characteristic of Ptolemaic, Seleucid, and Greek imperial coins. Contemporary issues in India were often square in outline and were cut by chisel from metal sheets. Many Greek and Roman silver coins were plated. An envelope of silver sheet was soldered on a copper core, and it is by no means certain that all such specimens were the work of counterfeiters, since solid silver and plated coins sometimes appear to have been struck from the same dies. In the later Roman Empire, 3rd century AD, silver issues were heavily debased with copper. Prior to striking, the blanks were immersed in an acid bath that leached out the surface copper to expose more silver, giving a much more acceptable appearance to the coins when they were first issued. Striking. The impression of the die designs on the blanks was startlingly simple. The lower die, set in the anvil, was covered by the blank. The upper die, which was positioned above, was then given one or more hammer blows. A 2-pound hammer, wielded by one hand, could easily give a force at the die face of 7 tons. To get the high relief typical of Greek issues, 2 or 3 blows were necessary, and often there is evidence of double striking on the coins. However, by preheating the blank, as practiced in Athens in the 5th century BC, less force was required and die life was extended. Analysis of the documentary evidence implies that one obverse, lower, die could produce upward of 20,000 coins, while 10,000 coins have been struck from a simulated bronze die without significant deterioration of the working surface. Receiving the hammer blows more directly, the reverse, upper, dies enjoyed about half the life of the obverse. Production rates varied. In small mints, operated by one man, a rate of 100 coins per hour has been shown to have been feasible. At important centers such as Rome or Antioch, teams of 4 probably operated. An eyewitness account of a Persian mint in the 1870s describes how, with a hammerer, a die holder, a blank placer, and a coin remover, one piece could be struck about every 2 seconds. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thank you for watching.